Hello all, it's me again. It's your girl T.Tse Speaks, and I'm back at it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to this podcast. Give me some feedback on what you guys like, what you guys don't like, what should I change, what should I add. Consider me as like your best friend, somebody that's gonna like keep it real 100%. And so with that being said, I want to get into this podcast. Let me take a deep breath because this one is pretty raw. I'm gonna try to refrain from cursing as much as I can. I'm definitely gonna be talking about some ignorant folks, ignorant males. I'm not, in no way am I bashing them. Let me give you guys a heads up. But I gotta tell it the truth. I gotta keep it 100%. So with that being said, this podcast is about just knowing who you are as a woman, especially for all the Black women that are listening out there, and how these men like just be trying to catcall us, and how we need to shut that shit down like as soon as they do it. And and don't spare no expense. Don't worry about their fragile little egos. Don't worry about who's listening, how you look. Shut that shit down. Let me tell you guys what happened to me and why this podcast is being created on behalf of all ignorant men, ignorant Black men. And again, warning, I'm not dissing the not so ignorant Black men. I'm not bashing y'all. I'm talking about the motherfucker, excuse my language. I just gotta get it out. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that just, they don't know what the fuck they doing here on planet Earth. Like them is the dudes. I promise myself I ain't gonna say the N-word because I really want to, but I don't want to be representing myself like that. However, that's how some of them just be acting, like they just some NIGGAs. So let me give you guys a background as to why I'm all riled up in this situation. So I went to Safeway, right, this afternoon, do my little afternoon Sunday shopping. It's hot outside. I got my little shorts on. I'm dressing appropriate. I'm cute, whatever. Legs is all out and everything. It's all good. And so I'm coming out the store, and it's these two Black men that are on their bikes, just kind of hanging around, not really doing much. There's people like coming and going, out of the store, and they're just like out front, just kind of just, chatting each other up. So my fine ass, I walk by, and this dude is, just had to say something, right? And I was already just in an irritated mood anyways, because it was hot outside. So he was like catcalling me. He was like, "Hey, little mama. Hey, sweet thing." And so I'm gonna tell you guys, I am super intentional about how I respond to people, especially strangers, because you never know what you're gonna get with strangers, right? And growing up in the Bay Area, like if somebody catcalled you and you didn't respond, they would cuss your ass out. They'd be like, "Bitch, you stuck up ass bitch, then fuck you." Boom, boom, boom. Once again, excuse my language, my vulgarity. However, it adds context to the story. And so, I'm very like intentional about like just ignoring when people catcall me, because I want to give them a chance to correct their behavior. Why, you ask? Because I know my response is not going to be so sweet, and I'm not going to automatically assume just because you're saying, "Hey, sweet thing, hey, little mama," that you're talking to me. I'm going to under assume that you're talking to me. And then it's so many dynamics, isn't it? And then another thing that like pauses in my brain cells when I'm being catcalled to is like, I'm not going to respond to that bullshit. Because guess what? I'm not a "Hey, little mama." I ain't a "Hey, little sweet thing." I ain't a "Hey, boo, what's your name?" "Hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl." I'm none of those things. If you ain't got the balls and the decency to come up to me like a man and say, "Hello there, miss. How are you doing? You're looking, mighty fine. Can I get your number? Can I take you out?" Approach me like you got some fucking sense. So I don't respond to, the catcallers out there on planet Earth. So this fool, bring it back to the story, because this podcast is going to be as real as it can get. So So I'm walking by, the food is just like, hey, little mama, hey, sweet thing. I pause, I keep going. I intentionally don't respond. I don't even flinch. I just keep going. He does it again, even louder. So then I turn around and my response was, who are you talking to? I'm a black woman. Don't you talk to me like that. Are you out of your fucking mind? I went off on him. Yes, girls listening. I went off on him. And he was just like, I'm just trying to say hi. And his like dudes is in the background laughing at him. And I'm just like, well, you can say hi and be nice. Like, you can be nicer than that. You ain't got to be checking for me like that. I'm a black woman. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You got me fucked up, right? And so he was like, I was just trying to be nice. So now we're going back and forth in the middle of the fucking Safeway parking lot. You know what I'm saying? As to why he shouldn't be catcalling me in such a way. And so I just keep walking, because then at that point I understand I'm arguing with a dumb shit. I'm arguing with a broken black man who don't even know how to respond and how to approach a beautiful black woman of a caliber such as myself. So then I just keep going. And so I just, I stroll on over to my car, get in and just like, just like, yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm bad and bougie on that part. Yeah, I got more class than that. Get at me like you got some class, bro. Like, you got me fucked up. So, so that was the interaction that sparked his whole podcast. So now I gave you guys some background, some content. Now you know where I'm going with this whole thing. Like, ladies, don't let these dudes catcall you. Like, check their asses. Like, they need to know. They need to know that they ain't talking to some old any day tramp on the street. Like, you talking to a queen, a walking queen. A walking queen. That's the whole point. I was going to say this part for last, but I'm going to say it right now. You got to know who you are, queens. You got to know who you are, because just because they don't know who you are doesn't mean that you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your shit together. You raising your kids right. You working 40 hours a week. You working out, you eating right. You making sure your kids is right. You taking care of your family, your parents, your cousins, your sister, your siblings, your brothers, like nieces and nephews. You a law-abiding citizen. And this fool, you don't ask nobody for nothing. You don't ask nobody for nothing. And these old fools on the street gonna try to talk to you like you just some hoe. Don't let them get at you like that. I know you guys not used to me talking all ratchet and shit like this, but this is how I get when I am met with ratchetness on the street. I instantly switch my brain cells over from studious, eloquent speaking, master's degree level, social working Tony to ratchet ass Renee from Oakland, and you got me fucked up, bruh. You talking to the wrong one. That's how I get down. Because they not going to understand any other type of language. They just won't respond to it. If you talking to them like all sweet and mellow and cute, you got to get at them how they getting at you. No, bruh, I'm a queen. Don't talk to me like that. I'm a black woman. Who in the fuck is you to get at me like that? All right, y'all. It's just the beginning. Let me tell you guys why I think it's deeper to me, and it should be deeper to you than just an ordinary black man trying to holler at you and you guys getting into a little tit for tat scuffle. By the way, in front of, other people in the public eye. By the way, my first reaction to him was what? After I gave him a chance to correct himself and I didn't respond to his initial catcalling ways, he tried it again. Who was my reaction? My verbal reaction. I said, I am a black woman. Have some respect. I'm going to say it again. I'm a black woman. Have some respect. These dudes, these black men out here, not all of them, I give you that. Not all of them. But the majority of them think they can talk to us black women like we ain't nothing. Look how the media is portraying us to be. I ain't no motherfucking Housewives of Atlanta hoe. I ain't no Love and Hip Hop hoe. You got me fucked up, bruh. You got me messed up. Yeah, I can talk dirty just like you can, but trust and believe I got my shit together. And don't you ever disrespect me and try to catcall me talking about, hey, little mama, hey, sweet thing, what your name is. No, have some freaking common sense. Be a man, come up to me and approach me with some decency about yourself, and maybe you'll get a decent response for once. So I just felt like, are you kidding me? I'm a black woman. Like, why would you ever want to disrespect? Would you talk to your mama like that? Would you want another man on the street talking to your sister or your daughter like that? The answer is no. Keep it 100%. The answer is no. So these men, they need to understand that they can't be catcalling at our us as black women. They can't be doing that. You're gonna get checked. Another one is that I just felt like so many things happen in my brain cells when I am in the midst of a situation such as this. I process so fast. And by me saying I'm a black woman, I'm saying, bruh, why are you disrespecting me on this level? Is others around outside, is other races and cultures walking in and out of the Safeway, and what do they see? On their Sunday shopping trip, they see another black man disrespecting another black woman. They see a black woman having to stand up for herself and not being supported and protected by the black man. They see exactly what is portrayed in the media every day. They're seeing it right before their very own fucking eyes. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. I just don't have another verb to put in there when I start cursing because I'm just so frustrated by the whole process. So they get to see a black man disrespect a black woman, and we exchanging words, and we just being hella disrespectful towards each other now, because I'm gonna match you with the disrespect that you're matching me with. Like, you supposed to protect your sister. You ain't supposed to be catcalling after her as if she's some prostitute on the street. That's ridiculous. Black men need to start thinking. You guys need to open up your eyes and your minds and start thinking about how you guys are how you guys are portraying yourselves to outsiders, and how the black women, how you're perpetuating, the black relationship being broken down and non-existent. That's why catcalling to me is so detrimental. This is why I take shit so much seriouser than the average human being does, because I see the bigger picture. Another thing, me and him, we literally had like 10 seconds of arguing back and forth. Me trying to tell him why he shouldn't be disrespecting me on such a level. Him telling me, nah, I'm trying to be nice. This is how I communicate. I'm saying, wrong. You don't communicate with the black queen on that level, ho. You communicate with me like you got some goddamn sense. So the fact that I'm even arguing back and forth with him, you know what I'm saying, lets me know he's a bitch. Sorry to say. A lot of black men, they're not men, but for lack of better terms, a lot of black males, is that better? Males act like bitches, act like females. Like, why in the hell is you trying to convince me why it's okay for you to talk to me like that? And I'm telling you clearly, you do not talk to me on that level. I'm clearly communicating with you. Do not talk to me like that. And so now we're going back and forth. You're not a man, you're a girl. Like, you're back there arguing. You're so feminized. Are you out of your mind? You guys want respect as a man, but you don't want to offer us respect as women. You are the leaders in the family. You are the leaders. You are the leaders. Lead. Black men need to protect their women. That's another thought that I was thinking on my drive home, and I was just stewing in the car about that exchange. You guys need to be protecting us. You don't need to be catcalling after us. Don't you know that everybody now I'm having a conversation. Don't you know that everybody is watching our interactions as a freaking community? Are you kidding me? All the police shootings and all the shit in the media, all the Black Lives Matter movement, all the all the media and the social media and the mainstream media's business that's like portraying black women as these angry black independent women that don't want their men. You know what I mean? And then we got these black men that are like dating outside of their races and bashing their black women and saying, we don't need you guys. Like, everybody is watching that. The World Wide Web, the entire planet is watching how we communicate and how we interact with one another. And when they see shit like what happened to me at the grocery store today, they get to confirm all the bullshit that is being spewed out to us in the media. That's ridiculous. You guys need to grow up. Some of y'all men need to grow the hell up. I'm so serious. We're not prostitutes. You know, all of us aren't like freaking gold diggers. All of us aren't like how it is, you know, on freaking Housewives of Atlanta and shit and freaking Love and Hip Hop. I keep going to those, you know, examples because that's like, it just kind of tends to be like what's being portrayed, like the image of black women nowadays. And that's not the majority of how black women are. It's certainly not myself, and I'm certainly not the listeners that are listening in. We are not those girls, those women that are on TV. We do not act ratchet. We do not act on that level. So don't treat us like that. So here's a lesson here, because I'm done ranting. I've been ranting for some time. I hope the rant was received well. I hope that all who are listening will share this message, will receive it, you know, don't shoot the messenger, listen to the message, and just process and chew on it and put some action into, you know, demanding respect from your counterpart, from your men. And men, respect your women. Shit. The lesson is, check these fools and own your black womanness. Own it. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to be fussing out some men when I decided to pull up to the Safeway grocery store this afternoon. However, based on the time, place, and coordinations of the planet Earth, it just so happened to be my time to be tested. My skills were tested. My integrity was tested. My fortitude was tested. My black womanness was tested. Did it pass the test? You goddamn right it did. Because you got me so effed up if you think I'm going to sit back and allow you to talk to me like that and I ain't going to stand up for myself. I shouldn't have to stand up for myself. That's the point. That's the deeper underlying meaning. That's peeling the onion on the whole situation of black male-female relationships. I shouldn't have to have my claws out, yo. My claws they should be there to combat other races and other terrorists on that level who try to objectify me and sexualize me and marginalize me and suppress me. It shouldn't be towards my own men. But since some of y'all is on that hype, then I gotta, you know, bring the claws out for you too. I shouldn't have to feel like I need to protect myself from y'all. Y'all should be automatically protecting me. How do you do that? How do you protect your woman? You ask. By not catcalling her ass when you see her out in the street. By showing some freaking respect for yourself and for her. You start there. And like I said, it's deeper to me than just catcalling. It's how women, especially black women, are viewed as sexual objects. It's just deeper than that. It shows where the level of the men's, you know, minds are at. Like, would he want his sister to be catcalled on that level? Would he want some broke ass man catcalling at his mama like that, and she trying to just get a few groceries so she can go home and start her damn week off the right way? No, he would not appreciate that. Women, I urge you, know who you are. If you don't know, do some internet research, do some soul searching, listening to me. You know, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I'm on the path to knowing who I am. If you listen to me, if you listen to other, you know, women that are on the same hype, you'll learn who you are. And you won't dare let a man, you know, approach you such as, hey girl, hey little mama, hey little sweet thing, what's your name? Ooh, can I get your number? You got a man? Where your man at? No, you won't let nobody talk to you like that because you'll know who you are. Just because they don't know who they are doesn't mean that you don't know who you are. And the reason why, the The reason they don't know who you are is because they don't know who they are. The reason the black man, some of them don't know who they are is because don't know who you are as a black woman is because they don't know who they are as a black man. It is what it is. You know, we could talk race all day. We could say, well, that's for any man, for any woman. You know, I'm going to be 100%. I don't really care about any other man or any other race of woman. Right now, my race is the race that I'm concentrating on. I'm hoping that you guys are in agreement with that. And you guys are on the same, you know, mindset that I can't help everybody else. I got to get my home right first before I can go out and help anybody else's home. This is me getting my home right. Is, you know, discussing only black issues. So that's my spiel for today. Know who you are. Just because they don't know who you are doesn't mean that you don't know who you are. And the reason they don't know who they are is because the reason they don't know who you are is because they don't know who they are as a people. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you guys. I hope this message wasn't harsh. If it was, then good. That means that it hit home and I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. T.Tse SPEAKS. T.Tse Speaks. Find me on Facebook, YouTube, and iTunes. Okay, till next time. Love you guys. Bye.